Hello, and welcome to Living Simply and Fun, and I am going to be doing a cigar review. Sorry I do not have the wrapper in front of me, and this is one I kind of wish that I did. It's actually a really impressive looking wrapper compared to the cigar, which actually was a fairly impressive looking cigar. I didn't pay attention to the smells or anything from this when I first got it. It was more the aesthetic appeal of the wrapper, and the name just drew me to it. It's the Bugatti. It was a Toro shape. Um, the wrapper itself is kind of silver and slightly raised and says Bugatti around it. And well, here I'm thinking, this fantastic sports car, they're gonna have a fantastic cigar. So I decided to get this. It cost me about $10 for the stick. And at the very beginning of the cigar, it was almost immediately a disappointment. Very tight draw, and I couldn't get it opened up. Not at first, anyways. It was mildly floral with hints of alfalfa and maybe just a tad bit of leather in there. It had a decent finish. Kind of tasted really good after a while. Um, I kept getting a feeling that the cigar was going out on me though while I was smoking it. The wrapper itself is a very thick wrapper, thick binder. It's got some width to it. It's not, one of those where it's just barely wrapping it. It really is a very thick wrapper. It holds a nice, good, firm ash. It's a little flaky on the outside. During the second third of this, the flavors were holding steady. There wasn't really much change. The one thing I did start to notice, though, was an acidic flavor in the back of my mouth that I really didn't like too much. And the draw opened up by this point. So, whatever the problem was, it fixed itself. In the final third, there was a change of flavors. The leather notes came forward kind of rather strong, and the floral almost completely faded away. The alfalfa or earthy flavor was just totally gone, and there were some nutty flavors that came forward. It did tunnel on me once, which I wasn't too happy with, and it also had 2 points where it ran. Now, luckily, I'm kind of surprised that the cigar smoked so well. The place that I got it from, they did not properly humidify their place. It kind of was a very uncomfortable shop. They had this huge humidor, walk-in humidor, and in the center they have this table. And on the table they have about 8 boxes of cigars, with a second shelf on it that had like 2 boxes of cigars. And then around the wall they had shelves from floor to ceiling, but each shelf had like 1 box or 2 boxes of cigars on it with some other things mixed in, like t-shirts, or on the bottom of here they had like this ceramic flower and stuff, and wood carving thing. And so it's all dispersed out. Maybe in this huge room they might have had 25 boxes of cigars. Some of the cigars I'm familiar with were at $6 a stick, were being sold for almost $10 to $15 a stick there. We saw nub habanos being sold there for $15 a stick. I can get those, I think, for $7 a stick. They were at least double price for almost everything. Upon purchasing things, when we walked out, they didn't give us a plastic bag to put our cigars in. Didn't give us any matches to put their cigars in. And this is a place that is a cigar bar. They have cigar classes. They teach about cigars there. And yet they're so incourteous to their customers that they don't even care to make sure that their cigars will make it home with them.
Don't forget they never contact me back.
They don't contact you back if you call them and they say, oh, we'll look into it, and you leave a number with them. They just don't call you back. Very rude company, in my opinion. They had a large Labrador dog there that will follow you around, nose you in the crotch, and they kind of just laugh about it. It's like, oh, he's harmless. Yeah, okay, get him away from me, please. I have a service dog anyways, and their dog was harassing my service dog, and my dog was trying to cower behind me. He didn't know what to make of this giant dog that's trying to nose him. And then, this, as I said, it's a cigar bar, yet you cannot smoke inside the place. You have to go outside where they have like 2 plastic tables with plastic chairs that have cracks in them. And the sidewalk it's like part of their driveway. It's asphalt, and there's like an umbrella type thing over it, and it's like, yeah, and then they put up some flower baskets so it looks a little nicer, but it's still sitting in a parking lot. This is not a place to go and sit down and have a nice cigar. I really don't know what the purpose of their business is. It seems that they sell more in shirts and potato bar. They have a baked potato bar, which they said they were going to get rid of. Oh, and they also do a lot of karaoke night. I didn't know a lot of cigar smokers sit around and do karaoke in front of each other.
Karaoke night must be funny because their thing online and on their business thing says they close Tuesday through Saturday at 7 o'clock at night.
Yeah. But they do karaoke, and they do cigar rolling lessons, which that might be fun. But it's great to roll a cigar and then have to, either take it home or go smoke out on that crappy little porch they have. Anyways, I was just surprised that the cigar even made it home in one piece. It's not surprising that it tunneled at all because it was probably over-humidified. My friend said when he walked in there, he could barely breathe because of the humidity. That's probably not a good idea if your humidifier is so strong that it's affecting people's asthma.
I would like to just say, for the record, for this store, since we don't want to slander their name.
That's why I haven't given their name.
Exactly. For the record, since he's doing this video, I will just give you my input real quick of the humidor. Humidor there was utterly crap.
Oh, it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
No, I'm not saying
aesthetically appealing.
No, what I'm saying is the humidor itself was beautiful in every details, but they didn't utilize it like the humidors we've been in 2 other shops.
Look at the one we went to yesterday, or 2 days ago.
Yes.
We walked in there, and there was literally probably 100 boxes of cigars and an area that's only maybe 5 feet long by 3 feet wide.
No, it's about the size of my
I know,
office.
but it's about 5 feet long and about 3 feet wide. I'm not talking wall to over here, but your walkway at least.
Yeah,
it's about the size of the walkway.
But the whole room size was the size of my office, and it was loaded. I mean, I was sitting there saying, ooh, eye candy.
I mean, when you're standing in the aisle, you can literally have room to turn around, but you don't have room to walk around. And the place that I'm talking about, where I bought the Bugatti, you could walk in, you could walk a full circle around the room. It was a good maybe 20, 30 square feet inside, at least. And I'm not very good at trying to determine on square footage. But it was at least 7 feet wide by 7 feet deep by 7 feet high. I think that's what you call 21 square feet. But usually what I see is about 5 feet long by about 3 feet wide and about 7 feet high. And don't even ask me to go there. Anyways, my final thought on the Bugatti is I would smoke one again. I'd like to get one for Rita to try again because she didn't get to try this with me, so this is why it's a solo video. Unfortunately, they're the only place I've ever seen a Bugatti, so it means going back to their little crap hole of a store.
When and if we get to the town it's in.
Correct. And my overall rating, though, on this is only an 8.9. I was a little let down that Bugatti's supposed to be sleek. It's supposed to be fast. It's supposed to be cool. Instead, it was just kind of average. And the floral was very unique. I didn't expect that. It is a unique cigar in my opinion. So I will give it an 8.9. I still thoroughly enjoyed the cigar, and I do want Rita to enjoy the experience. It was far better than the H. Upmann Banker, which we got at the same place. But it was not nearly as good as the Ditka Signature that we also got at the same place. By the way, just so you know, the Ditka signature was $14. H. Upman Banker was $10, which was actually fairly close to on par. I think it was 10. Was it 10 or 14?
I paid 15.
15? Okay, so it was 15. And Rita bought me mine on that because she owed me one. And the Bugatti was $10, which was like the cheapest cigar in the entire place. Which was another shock to me. So,
I do want to say that place was disappointing because everyone knows that watches my videos with him in our Living Simply and Fun. I like nubs, and I'm not paying $14 a stick.
Yeah, I already said it was $15 for a stick, one stick. You know, it was the nub Habano they had. Anyways, that does it for this video. Thank you for tuning in. Again, that's an 8.9 out of 10. I do recommend it if you can get a hold of the Bugatti. At least it's a nice novelty cigar. So, thanks for watching.